Hello everybody, welcome to stream. Uh, Before we get started, I would like to let people know that I am not feeling lonely at all whatsoever right now. I realize that it is New Year's Eve. I have opted out of social events in order to keep other people company, okay? Let's get that clear right off the bat. Now, I believe where we left off was Handsome Jackpot, which I'm very excited to play because I may have mentioned earlier I actually got locked out of this DLC the first time that I went through it because I was farming some reward chests and I didn't get to a teleporter or a respawn point in the next quest area. So I was unfortunately locked out of the back half of the campaign.
I'm talking loot, but not just any loot. Handsome Jack's Casino.
I guess that was the whole dialogue, alright. Handsome Jackpot, baby. Let's do it. I hope everybody's been having a very good end of the year. I know I have. The new video's been performing very well, which I'm very excited about. I watched a bunch of movies with friends and family earlier. And now here I am, playing a game that I love. I'm very excited for this coming year. I feel like everything's finally sort of slotted together for me in a way that I never really thought it could. And, hey, how's it going, Stu? I'm very excited for everything to come, I guess is what I'm saying. A lot of big plans. So there's our new destination. This is going to be fun. We have this sick new legendary revolver. We have a lot of good guns right now, actually. Oh, great. Okay, so we have a good corrosive. We have a good shock. This is the perfect time for Handsome Jackpot, which has a lot of loader bots. It even has the old school Borderlands 2 loader bots, which I'm a fan. I hope you're having a good night, Wild Stu. Where am I supposed to go to get down there? Okay, yeah, the drop pod, right? I always forget you have to use the drop pod the first time. Oh, I'm so excited. I like this DLC. Like, it's not a great DLC, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, how's it going, Maruna? I hope your New Year's is going as well as mine. I'm so excited. I found that little shockwave that I wanted. And I found that big sound wave. I'm so hyped. Can't wait for part 2. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Bumblebee movie Soundwave. I'm so excited. His chest opens out like 90 degrees. Oh, they got Damian Clark back. Oh, my baby. I love him.
Getaway. The Handsome Jackpot. You're welcome. I, by myself and me alone with no one's help at all, combined Hyperion's most advanced space station engineering with the most opulent casino the galaxy has ever seen. The only thing that's better looking than this place is me, baby! And you're not going to be able to look in any direction without seeing this handsome mug.
God, I miss him.
Your every whim catered to by our automated staff of robots. Full service. I'm looking at you, robo-perverts. Stuff your fat, greasy Mick with caviar like you know what that is. And let it hang over to wonder as you behold the greatest live entertainment money can buy. The Handsome Jackpot. Once you're here, you're never gonna want to leave.
Jack's dead.
God, I love Jack.
But he left some things behind.
What a perfect character.
Ready to bring down the house, sugar?
Okay. Yes, I got Bumblebee movie Soundwave. I did. I was so excited. I went in to just like get a couple of cores, right? But no, he was the last one. He was right there. He was staring at me, and I was like, I have to have him. And his chest opens out 90 degrees, so he can be a little seat. He's just got a little seat for all the mini cons and the cores, and I love him. And he plans on getting Ravage. It is currently $6 on Amazon, which I know because it's sitting in my cart waiting for my Patreon to pay out so I can order a couple more cores for the show to go along with it, get that free shipping going. It is 12:18 p.m. for you right now. That is valid. So happy New Year to you then. You're keeping the dogs safe indoors from the fireworks, otherwise you're snuggling with Sarama. Good call on being protective of the dogs during events like this. That's a very, very solid move. That can be a very traumatic rather, time for dogs, so good on you for keeping care of them. I hope Sarama's doing well. Do Aibo react to fireworks? I have so much to learn.
Just like life. You work hard at it, and you still get screwed. But them's the breaks, Cupcake. Maybe if you get real lucky like me, you get a big win. Probably not, but maybe. And maybe is all you need. Isn't it? I'm having t-shirts made up that say that.
I love him. More.
Gambling is just like life.
No, it's just the same one, okay. Hopefully there are more Handsome Jack quotes strewn throughout here. I could listen to Damian Clark read a phone book. He's so charming. God, I miss Handsome Jack era Borderlands. Like, that writing was arguably the best video game writing I think I've ever seen is Handsome Jack. I think he's the best villain in video games. I'm going on the record with that. Alright, let's go. Glamorous Gateway. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's like Rapture, but horny.
Welcome to the handsome Jackpot. Who's ready to give me their money? Hey, we got a new chump. I mean customer. Whatever, you're already here. You gotta spin the wheel to get in, dum-dum.
It's his face again. Oh.
I'm so excited.
Oh, Soundwave's alt mode. You mean Thouser's new hoverboard?
Jackpot can detect
Because it's a hoverboard for Thouser now, is what I think of it.
bitch. But I'll tell you what, I've got a special consolation prize just for you.
Oh, it's Handsome Jack's. Nice, and the Hyperion logo.
It's a bunch of murder bots.
Oop.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. Thankfully not right now, but she does sometimes react to loud noises. That's cute. Oh. I want my Thouser so bad.
The house always wins, Vault Hunter. And I'm the... well, basically this freaking house. Whatever. You're gonna die now.
Oh. Oh, wow, he really called it. That was like down to the second. Holy shit. Get him in the eye. Up. Railing. Nice. Alright. Is that all of them?
Survived. Congratulations, but that's a shame for you because the cost of every one of those loader bots just went on your tab. Now you're dead to the jackpot, you know? Once you're in, you're never getting out.
I love him.
That's Jack for you. Dead 7 years and still trying to screw us. But don't worry about that debt. Once I'm in charge of the casino, I'll wipe the slate clean. Jack's debt scheme must have roped in a lot of people. After being stranded all this time, they might not be friendly. Stay
Looks
sharp,
like the
Jack.
Green Goblin hoverboard. Yeah, kinda, yeah. I have a Green Goblin hoverboard, actually. Extremely excited for you to get him. Yeah, so am I. Yeah, of course I'll keep you updated. I'm not going to be able to shut up about it. Are you kidding me? It's a IBO. That's like the ultimate meme. Nobody will be able to deny that I'm the CEO of Zaya America when I get an IBO. You think Siege Soundwave would make a better board? You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. That's one of the ones that I want to get. In like the next couple of days. Because then Aruto can have the crappy one. You know what I really appreciate though is that Shockwave has a little bit on his tummy, or I guess on the wings or whatever, that fold down in the back, that like hinges a bit further on a pivot, so I can like use that on the rig really easily, which I hugely appreciate, because that'll make animating that thing so simple. I'm amazed at how much articulation those
Welcome to the greatest casino this side of June by 7, where all of your dreams probably won't, but might come true. Hey, you never know, right? Better keep feeding money into those machines and find out what do you have to lose, except your life savings.
These are shit. These are Jack too. Everything is Jack. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is like the shadow that he has cast over this entire game by being an insurmountable villain for them to come up with something better for. They were like, fuck it. I don't know, Twitch streamers?
Sounds like someone's still running the casino, but Jack's long gone.
What do we got? What do we
If
got?
someone
What do
else
we got?
reigns, they won't give them up easily.
Oh no, it's a grenade! Fuck. God damn it. Doing Naruto dirty. Yeah, that's the entire channel. Yeah, that's the premise. No, I like Naruto. I like having the idea of them being like in a balanced relationship. You know, like Spy versus Spy, or like Tom and Jerry, where like sometimes one gets a win, sometimes the other one gets the win. They both get to be jerks in their own special way, you know? And at the end of the day, they're stuck with each other, you know? Should get the Sound Blaster version of the Siege mold. Yes, yeah. No, I definitely want to get that. I want to get all the sound waves. I found a bunch of third-party ones that look really cool. I found a big third-party Dinobot Megazord one that I'm very interested in. It's a combiner. I like the Dinobots a lot, as we've established. It looks pretty faithful to the aesthetic that I would like to go for. I want to use a lot of these as Magia too, like you know, different human gears turned, you know, monster, like when they get Zetsumerized or whatever. I think that would be a good workaround for the fact that Figuarts refuses to make me human gear figures. It's unfortunate. Soto has so much variety in forms and like actually has monster figures and stuff, but it's in a completely different scale from mine and it doesn't look nearly as good, so I'm like, I'm very torn. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to get the Geats figures and Sotos, and also probably Figuarts eventually. And then I'm gonna try doing that little like reality show with the Geats Sotos rather than Figuarts, so that I can have like a bigger cast, so that I can rotate, you know, who's in it each season when I do like different games. Oh, those OKs. Yeah, they're definitely bootlegs for sure. Like they're absolutely third party. They're listed as being third party. I just found one that has really good reviews and looks really solid. Uh, so I'm like, well, while that listing's up, I should probably go for that at some point, you know? Although, like, I'm trying to be pretty budgetary when it comes to Transformers. Like, I don't want to go nuts. I don't know the difference between any of this stuff. Also, you said okays. Sorry. Is KO knockoff? Wow. I don't really, like, know anything about toys. I just buy toys that I like. Like, I know how to, like, judge articulation and stuff like that, obviously, because I do stop motion, but I don't know anything about, like, who makes what in terms of, like, American toys or anything.
That tower is the biggest thing on the casino by a mile. If I know Jack, and I'm ashamed to say I did, that's where we can find the keys to the kingdom.
Great.
There's supposed to be a subway connecting all the parts of the casino. Doesn't appear to be working, but you can follow the tracks to the main strip.
Okay, so presumably knockoffs are just, like, remakes of like, established ones. Oh, blackjack? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh, 18. I'm gonna stand on that. Ah, you got. Screw you, robot. I will never acknowledge human gears. Get dunked on. Alright, well, we visited the casino and we won. We are at a net win right now, okay? VIP only. What's in it? We're at a net loss. Just like blown up Hasbro molds. Oh, blown up. That's interesting. I wonder what scale they're in. I guess it doesn't really matter. Transformer scales are kind of variable. I watched Bumblebee today. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed it. I really wish that was what they had gone with to start the movie. Third parties are more original. Okay, fair play. Cool, good to know. Appreciate it. Pent up Magnum. We don't need a new pistol right now. Especially not a Torg. Fuck Torg. Take that. That's just a stack of money. Well, that was I mean, I guess we have technically made our cash back by visiting there. I'm just not taking any of that stuff. Got anything over here? No. Cash. There's cash all over this place. It's sick. Machine gun. Yeah. Still stealing characters owned by Hasbro. I don't care about that. I am very much of the opinion that it's good to steal from corporations. That's called reclamation.
I suppose I'll pay that.
Like, the artists have been paid, you know? That's the part that I care about.
Yes, into the fray.
Should save these. For the loader bots. Oh, we got a perp. There we go. Nice. Whoop. Dead. Go, Hirobi. Kill. guy. Come on, there we go. Oh my god. Grenade. Pop. I just like when his head explodes. Boom, there it goes. Entire body. I love that reload. Hasbro's pretty chill with third-party companies because they've only C&D'd one to your knowledge. That's the Titan Unicron or whatever. That's good. I mean, good for them, you know? You have better shit to spend your money on. Like, litigiously, you know? Like, more often than not, bootlegs only serve to, they've also used multiple third parties. Toys have been used as references in official art. That's funny. I mean, what goes around comes around. That's cool. Good for them. They seem to have a healthy attitude about it. Oh, no! You dig! Okay. I'll take that one. Great. Alright, where are we going? We're going over here, it says, but I don't see where to go here. So we must have to go around. Bumblebee movie RC used Fansoy Rouge as references. Interesting. You know what I really like is that that Scourge Legacy or whatever they did. I'm not sure, the one that looks like an oil tanker truck. That one's sick. I love the color scheme. I love his big, like, speaker, tire shoulders. It looks very fun. Would love to get my hands on that someday. There's a bunch. Like, the list of Transformers that I'm interested in for the show is growing. The cores especially, I think, are really helpful for me right now. Those are the ones that I'm primarily focusing on. Like, I just jumped on this movie Soundwave because, like, you know, it was there. I had the money for some reason, so why not? Like, I haven't bought anything in a store for, like, ages now. It's crazy. Like, figure-wise, anyway, because, like, all my figures I have to get from, like, Monterocke or eBay or something, you know? Okay. Why did I stay out in the open? Yeah! We did it! We're in it! You have him? Oh, sick! Jealous. Come on, guys, stop dodging. There we go. It's really good, but the colors are wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I've only seen the pictures. Like, I don't know the lore at all. I just know that, like, I looked at him and it was cool to me, so I would like to buy it, please. Any big plans for 2023 aside from Car and Ibo? Oh yes, movies. Movies all over the place. I have sketches. I mean, really, it's mostly channel based, honestly. I really want to lean into that. I am happy that everybody's been resonating with the new stop motion more than the old the Dankenstein one, which admittedly I made mostly for me and just to see if I could make a stop motion movie. So like no big deal. So like now that I'm like sort of getting noticed for doing this, and like a lot of people are talking about it for some reason, I kind of fuck with it. Scourge was mostly gray and teal in the show. Oh yeah. I saw that back in the day. I don't know about the oil tanker version. I haven't seen that one ever, so I can't really comment there. But I know what the old design looks like, which I'm less of a fan of. Apparently the designer didn't even look at the one and put the basic Nemesis Prime colors on it. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then, like, good for him. Because it looks fucking sick. Like, the color palette of it really works for that design, in my opinion. I'm into it. I want it super bad. Give me yours, please. It's incredibly dope. And I love that it's an oil tanker instead of the classic like square semi-truck. I think that's really fun. It's cute. It's a very cute variant. Can get him through there? No. Doesn't matter. Her will be able to get him. Actually, you know what? My Rex can get him. Yeah, I know.
I dreamed of opening a casino. Jack even promised to bankroll it. But he turned out to be a psychopath, and calling the breakup messy would be generous.
Yeah, I know.
Stole my designs to build this place, and taking it back is my way of scratching him out of my books forever.
Yeah, I know. Moxie, I played the other games. Yeah, it goes so hard. Like, I don't know that I would like it as much without those colors. I can't even imagine it. Like, it's very vaporwave. It's very, hashtag aesthetic. I don't know, I just like it. Hey, how's it going, Crystal? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, 1000%. They'll just remake it and sell it again. Why not? Golden opportunity. Why not? Why would they turn it down? You know.
Welcome to the casino. So you're the big spender.
Get the toy hack sticker set. I'll look into it.
Well, pardon our mess. You're still working
There we go.
on some renovations. All you gotta know is I'm the boss. Anyone gives you a hard time, just ask for Pretty Boy. I'll sort him out for you.
So he's the boss. That man's all teeth. Don't trust a word he says.
This thing is such good zoom. Oh my god. This is just a sniper rifle. Like, add that with that crit explosion.
Too many to count.
Toy hack sticker set where it has Prime burning a forest. What? What kind of stickers are these? Like as a graffiti or something? That's cute as hell. God, that crit bonus is disgusting on this thing. Pop. They just explode. Everything explodes. Bandits explodes. God. It's got the coolest reload animation. Like, I just wish that it was like max level, you know? Even though it's the prime version of the mold, I think it still goes hard on Scourge. Oh, right on. Okay.
tower. Eyes on the prize.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We got new Jack dialogue.
This, my knuckle-dragging half-wit friends, is the pristine beauty of the Strip. Your gateway to all the exciting crap the handsome Jackpot has to offer. Head over to the entertainment district for a show. Real wet your proverbial whistle. Get your wallets ready for the glitz and glamour of the market district. But whatever you do, make sure you've got the cash on hand by stopping at any of my conveniently located automated loan machines. Don't be afraid to rack up that 10, kiddos. The handsome Jackpot is your oyster. Whatever the hell that means. They're so rosy.
The original toy, the oil tanker, had an image of Prime burning down the forest. G2 Transformers were almost as wild. That sounds pretty crazy. Why? Optimus, don't do that.
A man on the inside could prove his uses.
Oh, Timothy. Just as wild as you, that's what people got to aspire to. Yep, these stairs. That's wild. Oh, this guy didn't have any fucking money in those safes. Jeez. Uh-oh. Pop. Okay. VIP room. Let's go, baby. So much money all the time. Hit. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Okay. Okay, we didn't get that one. That's fine. Anything? No. Wow. That was a lot of money for nothing. Gambling metaphors, am I right? That actually worked pretty well though, like... Congratulations, Borderlands, I still don't want to gamble. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who's our quest here? Downstairs. How do I get downstairs? I probably have to get Timothy free. G2 comics were very weird because the 90s and the toy commercials had raps. Uh-oh. Well, I know what I'm Googling when I get off stream.
I got all the time in the world, Timbo. All the time in the wild. Have fun with my loaders,
You know, you like grenades? Oh, fuck. They do like grenades. Excellent. Oh no, Hirobi's down. Spoilers.
Hey, fellas, get in there. Whoever kills this deadbeat gets $1 million.
Okay. I let off the button like a half second too early. Oh, they're gonna have Movie Scourge? Nice! Do you think that one's gonna be more like Bumblebee or more like Michael Bay Transformers? Because one of those intrigues me and one of them does not. Oh man, come on. Where's the little one? Come on. Oh, come on. Ah. Print another one. Timothy, you want to shut the fuck up? Alright. Oh, definitely the reps. Yeah, that's the part that intrigues me. Man, this guy is like the Dark Souls of brains. Yeah, kill him. He's annoying. I'll take care of this guy. There we go. Finally. Eh. Good miss, Tim. Excellent. Oh no, it's another one. Oh, come on. Alright, screw this guy. Oh, it's a sequel to Bumblebee? Hell yeah! Well, sign me up then. I'll go see that, like, in... Well, I can't guarantee I'll have the ability to see it in theaters. Or actually, I can just drive to fucking other cities and watch it there. Whatever. I have money next month. Like, I'm flush now. Well, I'm not flush at all. I'm very poor. But still. I have any money at all to go do stuff like see movies and like get a sandwich if I am hungry. Corrosion. Ah! An EXP loader. Mmm. 18. We're coming up.
No, don't shoot. This is not what it looks like.
7 minutes to midnight.
I am not, Jack. Not at all.
Scourge also has the largest kill count in the movies. Well, that's good. Good for him. 417, I'll take that. Anything else worth picking up? 25 kills, jeez. It's more than I have. Those are downstairs fudge. Can I get up there? Yeah, baby! What do we got? I'm stupid. Hey, Tim.
Again, I cannot stress this enough. I am not handsome Jack.
Then why are you disguised as him? Is this one of those sex things you humans always talk about?
Okay, look, it's all quite simple. I was a body double. I got paid to look like Jack, talk like Jack, and yeah, I got injected with some of Jack's DNA, so from time to time I want to strangle kittens. It's a long story, but my name is just Timothy. Look, I know every unfortunate face in this casino, but you're from the outside. No one would be crazy enough to come here. Wait, are you a vault hunter?
Yes, I seek entrance into that tower.
Join the club, buttface. Oh, there's that DNA again. Oh, but you know what? Maybe we can help each other out.
That's how DNA
This
works.
away.
You You syringe it right into somebody, and all of a sudden they start acting like you.
Doppelganger 21C identified. Hey there, handsome. Winning hand access granted.
Here's some gear for you, Pumpkin. All right, now I gotta get this transporter working before that jackhole sends more loaders after me.
Oh. Eh. Oh. Reg. Oh. Ooh. Ah, I can use both of those. That'll free up some inventory space so we can drop that guy. And we can grab that. And we can grab... Oh. Oh. Oh, hey, appreciate it, Vac. Thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, we're 4 minutes out. I'm very excited. I'm grabbing some new Transformers soon. I'll hit you up with pics of those when they come in. I'm probably gonna do like a short or something. I got that big sound wave, and I want to try working it out a little bit. He also takes their bags and puts it on the grill of his truck mode. That's sick. I'm assuming that's badges. That's pretty awesome. Kill count. But yeah, no, I thought Bumblebee was a lot of fun. I was really, really impressed with it. I thought the lead actor did a really great job. I thought she was really fantastic. Apparently that's the girl from True Grit, which I adore. So good for her. And of course, John Cena, fantastic as always. I started watching Peacemaker tonight. That's been a lot of fun so far. Very interesting show. Not something I would expect from DC.
These days it's Pretty Boy's base of operations. He runs a casino now. A-hole's been trying to kidnap me for reasons.
It's been very deconstructionist so far. I'm admittedly only one episode in.
Stay clear if you want to, you know, not die horribly.
But I'm interested in pursuing it, and I have the rest of the season on a drive, and I've, you know, like a week off or whatever I'm taking before I do the next video, so I figure, you know, I could marathon that a couple of days.
Okay, this teleporter's fried.
2 minutes.
Pretty Boy must have sabotaged it so he can get his sweaty little tiny gross sausage fingers on me. Gotta fix this if I'm gonna get back to the hideout safe. That little monster's probably sending more loaders as we speak. Ooh, idea.
Get me in the Boingo Discord server. Snowcoat and I are constantly posting about toys in there. Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I would love to learn by osmosis.
You a big spender or what?
Plus, it's always good for me to
Might be a spare part in that room. Take a gander.
to have people to talk to about these things before purchase in terms of like articulation and stuff. 1 minute. 1 minute till midnight. Only thing I don't like about him is he's doing the turn thing where he wears his insignia like a mask. Oh, fair play. Been meaning to see Bumblebee. Huge recommendation. Incredibly fun movie. Very sweet. I like that all of the people in it were really nice. Like, it felt like Archie, sort of, which I feel like is the vibe that Transformers should have, is Archie, but there's an intergalactic war going on. Bumblebee was so good. Without about best Transformers film IMO, even counting 86, made me fall in love with Haley Stanfield as an actor. Yeah, no, she's fantastic. Like, I was so surprised to see her pop up in that of all things. But, like, it really shows that they're going the extra mile, like, hiring actual actors, and, like, it just had a lot more care and affection. Happy New Year, everybody. It is officially midnight. It is officially 2023. this is going to be the best year for everybody. I promise you. That's a Zaya guarantee. Yeah, no, it felt like it was an incredibly sincere effort, where the other ones felt very cynical and sort of pretentious. Like, I don't really have anything against Michael Bay as a director or anything, and I actually really like him as a producer. I think he takes risks on some really cool movies sometimes. I also found out the other day that apparently Megan Fox wasn't driven off of the set by sexual harassment, and she put out like a whole statement saying like Michael Bay is the least problematic of all the guys that she's worked with in Hollywood. So like that's reassuring, because I always got the feeling that he was like kind of harmless, but like it's very nice to have that confirmed given everything that was going around about that for so long. Happy New Year, Maruna. And so that's really nice, because like I always see him as just a big kid, clashing stuff together in a tub. The way that like I view like Guillermo del Toro making Pacific Rim, admittedly to very different results, but like I feel like he goes in from a very sincere place, and he's not like trying to make propaganda or anything, It's just that boy, those movies really soured my view of Transformers for a very long time, and it's only in this past week of like sort of diving back into ventures outside of the movies that I've begun like falling back in love with it. Cause like I did really like it for a long time, and I remember I had like the Guy Fieri Optimus from the first movie and everything, but like, hey, have a great night, Maruna. Thanks for coming out. It was nice to talk to you, and, have a happy new year. But I had the Guy Fieri Optimus, which, like, was a good toy, don't get me wrong. Oh, I have to drop something, come on. That's a room decoration. I don't even need that. So we could get rid of that, huh? Is it worth money? No. Happy New Year, Vac. You ironically love the Bayverse, but even you can admit that was not a very good take on TF and has been done much better since. I mean, I don't have anything against the Bayverse. It's just that it became so proliferated that it's, the thing that you started to think of as Transformers for like a decade. So like, there wasn't like a ton of wiggle room for me as just a casual mainstream fan of Transformers. And they got so big that it just sort of became oversaturated, and you just need a break every once in a while, you know what I mean? But now I think I can safely say that break has ended, and I'm, oh yeah, they star the legendaries in this, that's great. And I'm falling back down the well. Like, I spent the other day on Amazon just, like, adding stuff to the channel wish list, just, like, different things that I think that I'll be able to use for, like, stop-motion sketches, because I think they work really well with 01 conceptually, both as a cyberpunk superhero show and as a show about robots, you know what I mean? Like, sentient robots especially. Happy New Year, Stu. Hope everything goes well for you this year. But yeah, I am so excited to use the Shockwave and get the other Soundwave Mini for hoverboards. I think that's a really good way to make use of a form that I didn't appreciate enough the first time I saw it. Oh, I'm fucked here. Oh no. Alright, we're back. Hirobi, get up. Get up. Ah. Okay, he's back. He's back because I murdered everything.
Alright, put the power whatever right there. Oh,
I also think making Transformers content as shorts, like little stop motion shorts for Transformers, would be really solid because, like, I don't know the lore enough to write like a full episode the way I do something like Kamen Rider, but I can definitely do little gags, you know.
No, you know what? No, this is
Really
awesome.
hope that Tron gets a big role in TF media that isn't comics sometime.
I have
Well, I hope as well, yeah. Does make sense. I guess the fact that I've been keeping track of most everything Transformers since I was 10 makes it hard to remember. Most people just know the movies and whatever comics were on. Yeah, for sure. Like, you're neck deep in that all the time, absolutely. Before they were, cartoons were on when they were a kid, and thus it can seem very different from the outside looking in. That's exactly it. Yeah, like I'm not out here like reading the comics and stuff, although like I'm more interested in that now. I mostly just occasionally watch a show and like see what the new take is. You know, it's the same approach that I take to like Ninja Turtles. Oh god, I have a set of Ninja Turtles. I might need to do a Ninja Turtles Kamen Rider crossover at some point. Like, Ninja Turtles and Batman was so great.
More money you owe me. And as long as you're in debt, casino security ain't gonna be too friendly. But I'll tell you,
It felt like two stories sort of stapled together, but like other than that, I think it was really fantastic.
give him over, and I won't just wipe your debt. I'll make you a frickin' VIP. So think about it, big spender. Life's too short, but it could be shorter. So let's make a deal.
Where am I going? Tarn. Okay, Tarn and not Tron. Okay, I feel you. I don't know which one Tarn is. I really want to get like an Optimus though now. There's a whole bunch. Like I always really liked Ultra Magnus. I thought that was a neat alternative to Optimus. Like as a character, I think he's a really cool idea. I'm of the opinion that he probably should have been the team leader in Transformers Animated based off the concept, but I understand that they have to have an Optimus. They tried taking him out one time. Didn't go well.
Jack called it his witty hand. All the doppelgangers have one. Had. Just me now with the rest dead. I didn't. I killed them. Most of them. I killed a couple. Self-defense. We're gonna go with self-defense. Anywhoozle, this bad boy gives me VIP access all across the casino. Comes in, you know, handy. So before
Handy.
I further endanger myself by even talking to you, who are you
Handy.
working
It
for?
comes in
Dahl?
handy.
Vladoff?
Because it's a
Tedior?
hand.
Are they even still a thing?
I was sent here by Moxie.
Wait, sorry, Moxie?
Believe me, Tedior is still a thing.
Is she? It's fine.
Imagine my knowledge of Transformers compared to yours is comparable to how you must know so much Toko outside of the big three, and I'm just like, look, I'll watch W when I'm good and ready. Yeah, sorta. Like, yeah, I think that's basically it. Like, we all have our like, we're all Toku tubers, but it's the same way that I think that, you know, people will specialize in different fields of knowledge in terms of, like, archaeology, you know? Like, you have people that are really good at, like, digging up fossils, and you have people that are really good at analyzing those fossils, you know what I mean? What kind of Optimus are you wanting? I could recommend a few recent ones. Definitely, like, closer to the G1 design. I don't need it to be, like, spot on, obviously. Like, I'm... It's more important to me that I have a good figure with, like, good articulation than I have one that looks exactly like Generation 1, you know? But, like, that sort of idea. I like the semi-truck. If it has the back carriage, all the better. I love when it has the back carriage. If it has roller, even better, but I think that's mostly just the G1 one. Magnus is the leader of Cybertron in Animated. Oh, cool. Good for him. I've only seen the one with Weird Al. which I did like. I thought that all the references to the movie were really cute.
Moxie. Okay. That was a little thing called
You showed your throat like a muley puppy.
yeah, Moxie has that effect. Can't believe she remembers me. After Jack got mega rich, he sent me to try to get her back. Took her out to dinner. Best night of my life, actually. And now she'd rather I was dead. Oh, but maybe if I take you into that tower, she'll trust me again. So what are we freaking waiting for, kiddo? Let's talk tower.
I really want to get a Wheeljack. I like him a lot. I've been rewatching G1, by the way.
What do you seek up there?
It's an incredibly fun show. Like, it's stupid as hell, but, like, who cares? It just is very upbeat. Like, it's not very mean-spirited at all. It's sometimes, you know, incredibly racist, but... Reagan's America, am I right?
Right now, those turrets in front of the tower, they're only the tip of the asshole. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna need a whole crew to pull this off. Okay, first up, firepower, and I knew just the girl, Ember. She's a
Kingdom Earthrise Prime is real good. G1 Prime, right on. G1 style guy, I'd say go for the Earthrise leader. Okay. Well, asked and answered. It's the closest we've gotten to a perfect G1 Prime outside of really high-end stuff. Alright.
Timothy's days of working for Jack might be long gone, but I don't trust him farther than you
Well,
can
let
throw him.
me throw that on the wish list while this dialogue is going.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks again for not shooting me.
It's the number one result.
Casino blames Jack, and thus me for the lockdown.
So that's a good sign. Uh-oh, sold out on Amazing. So we're gonna have to go to... Oh, golly, that is $133, y'all.
We weren't all bad guys. When the lockdown happened, some of them
That's,
their winning hands to help out the survivors.
That's...
Get them something to eat.
Huh.
They all got
Okay, well...
torn to pieces, so I hid.
We'll throw it on the wish list, and we'll keep an eye on that, that price tag. How about that? G1 gets bonkers, guy. It's classic for a good reason. Oh, 1000%. Like, I'm really excited to get to the later seasons, because I never watched those, and I hear very weird, and, like, upset people, talk about those all the time. So that's going to be a lot of fun for me as somebody who's just watching it as, like, nutty campiness, you know? Like, I don't care if it makes sense. I'm just watching it to watch a cartoon. I accept it. I know what I'm getting into. Let's get rid of all these blue boys and green boys. Let's keep that. Get. It's pretty good. Keep that. Get rid of that. Ooh, it's like half. Currently 130 on Amazon because it's a few years ago, but I'm sure you can find it for less if you shop around. It was 50 when it released. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, that's, there's also the Core Kingdom Prime, but if you want the roller, you're gonna have to find a rare accessory set. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I can probably, like, 3D print a roller when I get around to that. Yeah, I'm sure if I shop around, I can definitely find a better price. I was just going to Amazon for the baseline. I try not to use Amazon if I can avoid it. I'll take a look around for sure. I'll keep an eye out, and I definitely appreciate the advice. It looks like a really good figure from what I saw.
You'll find a fountain nearby. Let's go fishing Torg style. Throw grenades.
They're making an oh, you. That's tempting. I do really like that design. It's more soldiery, you know.
We'll show her who's tough.
I mean, I would just get both. Like, it's Optimus. You can always have an extra Optimus, you know what I mean? Especially when they're so different like that. So, is it just 3 here? Vice just, yep. Yeah, it's the big neon sign that I didn't look at, that's all.
Then I'll unlock the subway and give you access to the entertainment district.
A handy trick.
Like, honestly, any Armada figure gets re-released, I'm gonna spring on that. That's my shit. That was peak design to me.
Yes,
Ooh.
into the fray.
See, this is who this pistol is good against.
Your weakness is no.
These dudes just post up and take shots. They wait for you to kill them. It's perfect. Even the XP loaders. What are you even resisting, my guy? Is this elemental? No, that's not elemental. Yeah, Jeff Stinky, I'm hoping one day Throne will allow you to add stuff from other sites. Yeah, really. Like, I really hate how there's, like, very few options for public wish lists that aren't Amazon. Like, did they patent it or something? What's going on there? Yeah. Probably get that Armada version when it comes out, but my Earthrise ain't going anywhere. Yeah, no, I mean... Again, they're functionally very different. They're making core class combining dino... Oh my god. Well, that's a must-buy. That's the dream. Are you kidding? Be all about that. Love Dinobots. I actually, that's what got me watching G1 again, as I went back and I rewatched all the Dinobot episodes after stream the other day. I like dinosaurs, everybody. I'm doing a movie next year where Guy goes to Leon's private island, and it's got dinosaurs on it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a throwback to Ray Harryhausen movies. I'm gonna try to get Jay West back for it. Leon for like a posthumous video call or something, you know. Just check the Earthrise version of that. Prime is going for 90-ish and the Kingdom is going for 90-ish right now. Oh boy. So what you're saying is I should just bite that bullet and get them while they're 100 instead of 130. I've seen a portent of the future. So they're def gonna turn into Dino King. That's sick. Some of them look a bit rough though. Yeah, I would imagine. I mean... It's eBay. There's always pretty rough ones, especially towards the lower end.
All yours. Enjoy the Vice District. Oh, and tell Number I said hi. Oh, and don't get horribly murdered.
You, yeah, I'm talking to you, deadbeat. You
Leader Studio Series Dinobots are the way you're going. Okay, well, I'll take a look at those later. I'm looking for full-size Dinobots as well. I just really like the idea of tiny dinosaurs that can combine. I also really need to look at Beast Wars figures for Magia. I probably have said that already, IDK. Kingdom is 60-ish. Okay, interesting. But that one doesn't have the trailer, right? Or does it? I know it doesn't have roller. If it has the trailer, then that's very interesting. Oh, I have skill points. Okay, so what's this new tier? Hunter skills become more effective. Nope. Yes. Yeah, that sounds good. So we get 3 ranks of those. So what do we do after that whenever we score a crit? Action skill cooldown reduce. Flex weapon handling and critical damage. Nah, that doesn't matter. Oh, I could snipe that way. Increased reload speed, don't care. Critical hit, there's a chance for 1 ammo to be added to their magazine. That is interesting. We could do that. Can't wait for them to make the core Dinobots into the Dino Force. Yeah, exactly. Like, I could do, like, a miniature Sentai. Like, especially if I'm getting the Gates Sotos, for the 118th, like, reality show thing, just to have the bigger cast, then, like, those will scale perfectly with those core ones. As just, like, Humagear spin-off things. Or, like, generic, like, monsters to fight or whatever, like... That could be really cool. I'm so into that Gates idea now. Like, I've been watching a bunch of, like, Survivor, like, summary clip shows and stuff on, like, YouTube. And, as a kid, I was always fascinated by the idea of MTV's Road Rules, because my brother told me that they were competing for Chaos Emeralds from, Sonic. And I was stupid. Leader Studio Series ones are probably the ones to go if you want full-size Dinobots. Kingdom Leader Optimus does have the trailer. That line is what you should also go with if you want new Beast Wars characters. Okay, great. Thank you. That is very helpful. It's like, I go into this and I'm like, oh, I don't know what any of these words mean. Like, I always have to pull up individual reviews and stuff on YouTube to be like, oh, is this even the proper scale for whatever I'm trying to use it for, you know what I mean? The good thing about the Geats show that I want to do, though, is that I get to finally watch Geats. Like, I have the excuse to work that into my work schedule. Oh my god, I can't believe this is just my job now. Tim picked a great time to get back into Transformers. All the Hasbro collector's lines have been doing retail budget masterpiece stuff since like 2019. So you can get pretty much anything. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Oh, I'm definitely dead here. If you want the Beast Wars toys, get the ones with mutant heads. Interesting. My friend showed me a line of Pretenders the other day. You can get any G1 or Beast Wars characters you want right now, and you'll be able to say the same for the Armada designs in another year. Oh, that's what I want to hear, baby. Give me a hot shot. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for Armada to come back. Holy shit. You have no... Oh, my God. Vac, you have just awoken something inside of me. This is unhealthy, my guy. What are you doing? Say bye-bye to your health bar, buddy. There's an episode of Ninja Turtles, the Fred Wolf one from the like late 80s. Yeah, I guess it would have been like late 80s because this would have been like season 1, season 2, where April gets poisoned and they have to get a quote-unquote Gazai plant to cure her. And at some point, somebody says, say goodbye to your Gazai in it. And that, for some reason, latched onto my mom's brain and became like a running like punchline in my family for like generations now. Yeah, that's kind of the number one thing I want to know before getting something right now. How does it look with the rest of my stuff? Yeah, for sure, yeah. Like, for me, it's mostly about visual consistency with like composition, you know, so I want to get stuff that's primarily the same scale as humans, unless the point is for it to dwarf them, you know what I mean? So, like, something like Optimus, I'm totally down with getting in a bigger format because he's supposed to be huge. Like, remember, Michael Bay specifically made him into a different type of truck or whatever so that he could get that extra 2 feet to make him 22 feet instead of 20 feet. And I think that was the right call. It really shows. I'm glad that they gave him Guy Fieri truck. They've made 2 Hot Shots. Made one in 2018, and they're making a new one in Legacy. That's the one I'm going for. Legacy Evo should be hitting States sometime in the next few months. Very hype. Very hype. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me core class minicons. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Don't say that, Vac. Don't say that, Vac. Vac, don't say core class minicons. They're my favorites. Minicons are the best thing that ever happened to Transformers. Don't say it, Vac. I'm gonna lose all my fucking money. Jesus
Excuse me.
Christ.
I must speak to this dancer for a moment.
Get lost! This dancer's mine!
Hey, the 4th one worked.
Let them hear your rage.
Ew.
Well, there go my customers, though they were sort of deadbeats. So
That was
we
meant to
use
be
the word
Cybertron
for
Defense
before
Hotshot, though, not Armada. Oh, okay, key difference. It is still Hotshot, but, like, I want the Hotshot from my childhood. You know what I mean? I want that real shit. Talk to Trent the Slut. Alright. Trent, where you at? Pull back the curtain, it's literally just Trent Reznor from the Closer video.
Name's Trent, the slut. Word on the loop tube is that you're looking for Ember. Better bring a burn suit, baby. She's even more fiery than usual these days. Pretty boy's been squeezing all of us hard, and
What is the lube
that
tube?
shiny hunk over there knows where Ember's hiding. Just tell it Trent the slut sent ya.
Like, I'm picking up from context clues that that's probably like a pipeline of communication for them, but the way he said it makes me.
The slut said you might know Ember's location.
Well, there's one for all the Transformers fans in the audience. Always thought Optimus should be about the mid-height for a Transformer, Megatron about a head higher than him, Ultra Magnus another head higher than that, and the Dinobots at that same height. Yeah, fair play, fair play. I think that that's very fair. I agree with that. Optimus, I don't think, should be the biggest of all the Transformers. I think he should be the biggest of, like, the base Autobot line, you know, the, like, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Wheeljack, and all the rest. You know, like, whatever the base crew is, and then you get your additions like your Ultra Magnus, your Dinobots, and they're allowed to usurp that rule so that you know that they're cool and you go out and buy them, you know what I mean? Megatron, I agree, Optimus should be the underdog, like, it is a rebellion after all. I think that that visually communicates that, you know, that spirit of Transformers being like an underdog fight. I also hope they make the rest in DJD, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, though. DJD. Is that, I don't know what DJD is. Uh-oh. Fake fan. Fake fan alert, everybody. Gatekeep me. Gatekeep me from Transformers so I don't make cartoons for you. Kinda hard to sell a Transformer that turns into an electric chair. Excuse me, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I want the Jurassic Park ones, though. You know what? Those are going to be the next ones that I spend, like, a chunk of change on. I'll get those and, like, the big Sound Blaster. Just 'cause Sound Blaster's fucking sick. Just say it's a dentist chair. It's basically the same thing. They both make me want to die. Bumblebee's a small boy. Yeah. Like, I'm actually taller than G1 Bumblebee. Then Wheeljack, Ironhide, and Prowl are a bit bigger, and Prime is taller than all of them. Yeah, exactly. Right. And then from there, you're allowed to build onto it, I feel like. Because, like, you want Prime to be the #1 seller of the initial line, but then you need people to carry that forward. I get it. Like, it's toyetic, but, like, it also visually signifies rank. You know what I mean? Well. Well, he can go through the wall. Why can't I? Decepticon Justice Division. Oh, okay, fair play. Subfaction from the IDW comics that instantly became fan favorites because they're sadistic as hell. Okay, fair play. I mean, that is what you look for in a Decepticon, TBH.
A warm welcome.
Tsundere Starscream was an exception. A joyful one, but an exception that only stands out because it's an exception. You know what I mean? I like my lug nuts, where they're just like, yeah, man, hail Megatron. Also, I accidentally, I tried to make ramen in the coffee pot and I broke everything. Like, I like evil dumbasses. Decepticon CIA, fair play, yeah. Secret police, I feel you. Okay. I don't know, that sounds a little, political for my, my Reagan-era children's TV show about the Cold War. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Infamously don't enjoy politics in my media. Surprised they even made Tarn. I don't even know what Tarn is. You could be making up a dude right now and I would have no idea. Please don't take advantage of my autism. You're being ableist. Hirobi, please kill him. I can't see. Oh, fuck. Come on. The current design team for the collector's toys are very committed to robot mode scale, and that's led to some funny realizations. Oh, yeah, I bet. I mean, Megatron fucking turns into a gun right from the bat. Like, they're kind of, yeah, shooting themselves in the foot having their expectations for that translating. I don't mind Bumblebee being a Camaro personally. I like that he turned into a VW in Bumblebee for a while, but I like the idea of him like assuming different forms throughout the years. You know, I don't really mind that. It's just like don't make Optimus do it. You know, that's the iconic one. You need the one to be the same. I keep losing to this dude. Holy shit. Tarn is the leader of the DJD. Okay. It's all coming together. We're learning. New year, new me. We're picking up this lore. This guy doesn't even have a head. Whatever. Get out of here, asshole. Fuck me. Jesus. It's very loyal to the Decepticon cause. I mean, they tend to be that way. Wow, that is not cutting it. Let's try. Oh, jeez. It's one of these boys. Oh, he's just gonna keep getting stronger, huh? Okay, great. That's why he wears the insignia on his face. I guess that would explain it. Be weird if it was the opposite and he's like, oh, I hate the Decepticons. See these guys on my face? Can't fucking stand those guys. Well, I love Transformers explaining to you. You should probably check out the YT series Transformers The Basics. Would answer so many questions. Okay, can do. I will add that to the pile. The ever-expanding pile of Transformers media that I'm engaging with. Oh, right, I have racks. Nice. That helped. I've been looking at macro lenses as well. I'm probably going to grab one of those next month so I can start magnifying my shots. Get like real in there, you know? Instead of having to digitally zoom. That's just really annoying to have to edit. Oh, there he goes. Literally made by one of the guys that runs Transformers Wiki as an entry on just about every topic now. Great. Sounds good. Okay. Okay, we're back in it. Did that bring back Hirobi as well? Looks like it. Get fucked. And... oh, fuck. God damn, guy. There he is. Jesus Christ. I love that their big faces in the middle are actually the face that you're supposed to shoot. Ooh, hello. There's a lot. Thank you. I already know that. Torg. Okay, great.
Let's hunt.
We're on it. We're making some pretty good progress in this. We're already at Ember. Yeah, she's gonna totally destroy this. You ready? Oh, it's totally destroyed. Wow. Wow. Oh man, you did such a good job of that, Ember. No, no, I just killed everybody. Come on. Also, saving some would be neat. That's one of your resolutions for 2023 is to spend less money on toys and more on video making gear and life stuff I need. Oh, well, see, that's the funny thing is I've managed to combine both of those into one. So now all of my toys I get to write off on my taxes, assuming I ever pay taxes again. The beauty of stop motion. I can't believe I was able to get all that copyrighted music onto my video. Holy shit. Like, ironically, that might be the part that I'm most proud of in that entire video. Most loyal in the comics after Megatron becomes an Autobot, Tarngo's Syndrome, and put Megatron at the top of the DJD hit list. Interesting. The good news is macro lenses are really cheap. You can just slot them onto the regular lens that you're using, and it just basically blows it all up, which is fantastic. Like, it shouldn't be more than like $40, so I can do that. I can pay my actors finally, which is fantastic, and will be very nice for them, I'm sure, because they've all been doing it under the assumption that it was for free. So be cool to just like surprise them with some cash.
I wonder
So that's probably the first thing I'm going to do. Get the Gates wave, and then get a macro lens. And then from there, I'm going to probably start investing in some Transformers until the Geats figure art line drops. At which point, you know, I'll have to start picking those up. I want to get Slash from Saber at some point. I have all the Swords of Logos core except for him. I need to get Sabla. You know, the list grows. The list grows every month. But every time it does, that's a new actor, you know what I mean? Like, that's a new little guy that I'm allowed to use in my shows, and that, to me, is worth the money. Plus, in the meantime, I've got, like, so many figures. Like, I've got every main writer except Agito. I've got full casts from a bunch of seasons. Like, I have all the X-Aid characters, except for Peridot, because he's like $200. Would love to say the same, but you have no patience for stop motion. Very valid. And being a toy reviewer just doesn't seem to stick for me. Also very valid. Like, I feel like you have more interesting stuff to talk about than, like, hey guys, look what this figure does or does not do. You know what I mean? And, like, you already cover that in the podcast anyway, so I feel like that's the sort of thing where it's like you enjoy doing that and can make that part of your thing when you feel like doing that, but it doesn't have to be the focus, and that's a really good thing. Because I really enjoy the content that you make outside of that as well. Like your big videos on Tokusatsu, I always think are really fantastic. Like, yeah, I think that you have plenty more to offer than just toy reviews. Keats figure arts are already up for pre-order. Yes, I just am just gonna wait for the release because I hate spending money and then just sitting around for like 6 months waiting for the thing to come to me. Plus, I have to spend that money on the Sotos first because I can use those immediately. You did shoot a review of Studio Series 86 Ironhide for a couple weeks from now. Very cool. I'll have to check that out now that I like Transformers again. Alright, you freaking robot. Let's do this. Ha! Oh, it's a Torg. Okay, a doll. A Shrike, not bad. Peacekeeper, not bad, okay. I accept. The real victory is that I beat a robot.
Cannot break through that.
Ah, come on. If you ever need another guy for a voice, I'm down to give it. Oh, 1000%, dude. For sure. I'd love to have you on. Are you kidding? Yeah, I try to open it up to the community as much as possible. Yeah, if you ever see like a thing that you feel like participating in, or more importantly, if you can like list me characters that you like, I'd be happy to write things to get you in. You know what I mean? Like I'm very happy. I think that it's cool to a lot of people to be like, hey, I can voice, you know, this character that I have so much affection for, you know, like even just one time, like it's fun to sort of step into that world for a little bit and like to see yourself on TV in a TV show and shit, like it's neat. And I want to be able to use this as sort of a platform to give that opportunity to more people. So I would love to have you on, for sure. Hit me up with a list of people that you would like to voice, and I will make that happen for you. Last thing I'll say about Tarn is that he's addicted to transforming and steals his victims' T-Cogs because he keeps burning his out. I need to look into T-Cogs. This is interesting. I didn't realize there was, like, anatomy now. Right on. That sounds cool. Well, like, this all sounds cool. Aw, thanks, man. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed the big stuff. The 2023 is planned to be more about smaller videos that make specific points. Right on! I mean, like, it's not really the form factor so much as the topics that you choose to discuss and the way that you choose to go about discussing them that are the intrigue for me. So, you know, I'm wishing you luck on whichever ventures you're pursuing this year, Beck. Can't wait to get to Manila so I can get Legacy Evo stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Good luck with that as well. Got a video to edit tomorrow that's just a remake of the ranch from what a Waste Team Rider feels like to me from Twit a few weeks ago. Yeah, okay, fair play, fair play, fair play. I think that is a very interesting discussion point. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that these are cool ideas, and they're topics that aren't really being brought up necessarily by other people. Like, we had a very good series of discussions, I thought, when I was guesting on the podcast. Like, I had a lot of fun talking to you about all of that stuff. Willing to try to approximate any type of character's voice, but if you got me in as a Gokaiger or KR Beast, that would be optimal. Oh, I can get you in as Beast, no problem. Beast is funny as hell. Homeless guy that eats people? Yeah. Love him. Oh no, this guy's jacked. Oh no, that guy's jacked. Oh no, this guy's jacked. Oh, everybody's so fucking jacked. Oh no, we're out. T-Cogs are the organ that acts as the engine for Cybertronian's transformation. Interesting. What kind of organ?
Come here, girl.
It's a giant-ass piano inside of them. It plays the transformation sound.
Let the hunt take you.
God, I love this pistol so much. Would you stop? Holy shit. That thing had me cornered. I could do nothing against it. I will say, I am so fucking happy I made a 5-year plan for the page when I started out. Like, we're 3 years in and I'm further along than I thought I was going to be by a long shot. I didn't think I would get to filmmaking till the end of it. Feels incredible though, like, I just sat there, like, rewatching it over and over and over yesterday, being like, oh my god, I made a movie. Like, every time one of these new little stop-motion projects comes to fruition, it's like, I can't believe I did this. Especially considering the time frame, like, holy shit. I can't believe I did that in 16 days. If y'all only knew the amount of effort that I had to put into that. I'm just super happy, I don't know. Like, I've woke up the past couple of days and I'm just, like, hyped. Hope to make videos this year. Oh, that would be great. You have a few scripts laying around? Hell yeah. All you gotta do is film it. Like, that's the hardest part out of the way, is you just get it recorded, you say what you gotta say, and then you can take your time editing stuff, you can do whatever you want. Like, you don't have to have a schedule. Like, I think too many people go into YouTube with the idea that they have to be like Mr. Beast or PewDiePie or some shit and, like, upload every day and, like, make like super pandery content and shit, and you don't have to do that. Like, that's not what the point of the platform was originally intended to be, you know? It was about a couple of guys sharing a fucking video that they took of an elephant's wiener and saying that elephants have long trunks. That's where YouTube came from, and that's what it should be, you know? Is just a couple of people making dick jokes that the entire world can see if they want to look at them. So make the content that you want to make it on your own schedule, don't overexert yourself, don't pressure yourself, but, like, just take that first step, dog, because the momentum carries you so hard past that point. Good luck with it. If you need any help or anything, you know, feel free to hit me up. If you want to, like, tag team a video or anything, feel free to hit me up. You know, yeah, good luck with it. Make this your year, you know? Because next year, we're getting 2024. That's going to be a year of Guy. Seemed like that stop motion was all I did for a few days there, but it also seemed like you were having fun, so good deal. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, oh my god. I want to tear my hair out in, like, the most fulfilling way. Like, I could not be happier doing this. I've never been so stressed out in my entire life, and I love every minute of it. Like, it's pure Zaya energy. Major problem is you don't know where to film. Well, that's fair. You can really film anywhere, but I understand that, like, going out to the back of your house, you're going to have noise interference, you know, like wind and cars passing by and stuff, especially if you're going off of, like, your phone and you don't have, like, a muffle on your mic or anything, so that's a bit of an issue for sure. But, you know, worst case scenario, you can just go into, like, a field and set up a tripod and just fucking record yourself talking, and people will watch that. You know what I mean? If it's good, people will come. So many big YouTubers these days say you have to be ready to quit your job for a year just to do YouTube before you make any money, and that's a total false. Oh yeah, no, fuck that. I'm already making money. Like, just make good content. How about that? Like, put time and affection and thought into the content that you're making and approach it from a place of compassion, and I think that you will do well. Even if you don't become, like, a celebrity or whatever, who fucking wants to be, first off? But, like, make content that makes you happy to watch. That's the important part. New people go viral and become instant successes every day, even after years of grinding, which is a big part of why I totally haven't given up yet. Yeah, 1000%. And, like, even more important than that is, like, if you love doing it, then who cares? You know what I mean? Even if you only get to do it every once in a while because capitalism only affords you so much time for art, like, that's the biggest middle finger that you can give to society, telling you, hey, your art only has value if people are, like, if it's producing capital for you. Because that's just not true. That art has value as long as it has value to you. If it has value to other people, that's fantastic. But at the end of the day, like, you have to be the one who lives with it, right? So once I solve the desk problem, I'm good to go. Well, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Literally shot all of my videos for next month in random spots on a tech college campus. That's exactly what I was thinking of when I said just go stand in a fucking field. Like, you can make videos anywhere. I'm super proud of you, by the way, Vac, for doing that. Like, you got all those videos shot. I saw your post earlier. Like, good for you, man. Hell yeah. Keep that energy up, you know? Like, just make that 2023. That's your vibe this year, right? That's awesome. I'm so fucking jealous. I fucking love this new Soundwave, though. Like, I was playing with the two of them and Shockwave earlier because they're already a big little family for me. They're my boys. I want to make little memes about them being a family and being cute. Just like little, like, silent ones, like little, like, Looney Tunes shit. I take a lot of inspiration. Most of my animation training comes from sitting around watching Looney Tunes for like 8 hours. Like, literally, that's... well, I say that. I also am... I've been talking to Charlie Rose from Mootroid X Productions, who gave me incredible advice. Like, so much incredible advice for getting started and learning, like, the principles of animation and stuff. Like, I just sort of took a chance and messaged them, and they have just been incredibly supportive, like, from start to finish on everything that I've been doing, and that's meant the world, because, like, I'm a huge fan of their work, like, in terms of stop motion, so, the fact that we're just sort of like friends now just sort of blows my mind. You know what I mean? It's like when I first started hanging out with you back, I was like, oh my god, it's that guy that got me into fucking Kamen Rider Wizard, my favorite show of all time, and he's saying words at me. You know what I mean? So, like, in a way, you have already achieved that sort of viral internet success where, you know, you do have fans that you're not even, like, aware of on platforms that you weren't even on. Because I was on Facebook for all of that. You know what I mean? And, like, you never really know that impact that you're having in people's lives. And that really can't be demonstrated to you through likes or subscription numbers. And that's what I think people fail to grasp about YouTube. Where the fuck is this diamond? Oh my god. Is it over here? Am I on the right track? Oh my god, it's the bush again. Ah! Okay. Planning to do toy reviews? Hell yeah, right on. I mean, fair, but I shot the Ironhide review in this cool little spot with some rocks that look like G1 locations, so you can do something. Yes, exactly. You have to just be creative, work with what you have. That's the foundation of tokusatsu. That's Takashi Miike turning into claymation for all of the action scenes and happiness of the Katakuri because he didn't have a fucking budget because it's a musical. So filming in the field ain't the best choice. It can be, though. Like, it really depends on what you make of the content and how you frame it. That's kind of what I'm trying to communicate. Thanks, Tim. It was a long day, and there's a few minor bits that I forgot to get that I'm annoyed about, but nothing that cripples the videos, and I'm sure they'll still be received well. Oh, I totally feel that. First off, I'm also sure that they'll be received well, for sure. Like, you put out quality content, and people have come to expect that. For the Christmas special, I actually totally forgot to film a line for Takaru in the last dialogue. And I kept kicking myself over it, but then I realized that freed it up to do some more dramatic movements with Guy in the second half of his dialogue. So, like, that ended up being sort of a blessing in disguise. Like, it looks a little clunky, but, like, not terribly so. Like, it's passable. Nobody's commented on it yet. True, and I do appreciate knowing you because of that, but TBH, I ain't gonna feel like it's success until Raid Shadow Legends comes knocking. Yeah, I mean, fair. Well, hey, guess what? I was Raid Shadow Legends the entire time! No, yeah, no, I feel you. Like, yeah, I feel like a sponsorship certainly is very validating. Like, but, you know, I feel like if people get hung up, I feel like if you're going into YouTube looking for that, then, like, more often than not, you're going to be disappointed. So it's really just more for, like, aspiring YouTubers, rather than, like, you who's been doing it for a long time and, has an established audience and really are just, like, waiting for that final push to make it to the big leagues. You know what I mean? I say with my, like, 400 subs on YouTube. I talk as if I figured any of this out, but I literally am learning everything that I'm doing as I'm going. I just got Vegas, like, 2 weeks ago. I've been doing everything on Movie Studio Platinum, 16.0 Platinum, which is the most budget option in terms of just buy once video editing software. But I got very lucky with a creator bundle on Humble Bundle around Christmas, so now I can do masking, which means now I can do cool action sequences like Santa deflecting Thousand Jackers.
You ain't no VIP. It's time to fight.
Yeah, man, like that tweet I made today about the Jetman theme being like DuckTales was supposed to be in a Jetman video I shot and I didn't want to redo that part, so I just tweeted it. Yeah, exactly. Like, you just find workarounds, and like, you could even screenshot that tweet and put it in the video where that joke would be, you know, like just like off to the side or something as just like a visual like gag or like a filler in a place where you don't necessarily have like an appropriate screenshot or something. Like there's a million ways to get around stuff, and you can turn it into marketing. Like that could be a caption for the video that you yeah, when you post it. Like you could lead in with the well, I mean, you've already used it now, but like, you know what I mean. Like you can recycle this stuff in interesting ways that I think that people don't think about when they're on the scripting level, but that come up when you're in the filming and editing levels. Like a lot of my videos are improvised in terms of like jokes and business. Oh, we finally made it to Ember. But like a lot of it's also scripted, so I don't know. I'm just saying words at this point. I got distracted by the cutscene. You do have the highest lifetime numbers of any modular member, so I guess that's something to be proud of. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely, yeah. 1000%. I mean, you've won that Desire Grand Prix right there. And I certainly don't mean to say that like numbers aren't important in terms of YouTube and stuff. Like if you're trying to go for a career, then yeah, like you're gonna want to look into like how the algorithm works, how you can advertise your channel more, how you can advertise it better, stuff like that, thumbnails and stuff. I'm trying to get better at those. Specifically with these Borderlands ones, I am like going out of my way to make appropriate ones for every session. I've been, you know, playing around. I found like a good font for it. You know, like I'm trying to hone my skills a little bit, in terms of like marketing production, because I want people to see my videos and want to click on them. You know what I mean? And like I'm constantly like watching new videos on like lighting effects that I can do for my stop motion, and like new lenses that I can look at for different aesthetics. Didn't think of putting the tweet in like that, just wanted to get the idea out there. Not a bad idea though. Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes, you know, just talking to other people about these hang-ups can lead to another thing. Again, filmmaking is a collaborative effort. Like even my videos, like I wouldn't be where I am without the works that I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Like if other people were making the material that I'm analyzing or parodying or whatever, then I wouldn't have my material.
And hey, kiddo, to you, Jacques.
It's, Jack.
Of course. You're a busy man,
Oh,
Jacques.
we get backstory with Jack.
Fun story. The other week you lit one of my associates on fire. I just came to see your last show.
Jacques, I remember your man. Very insistent on being
Is
part
that
of
Cat
the show.
from Halo
I
Reach?
tell her this every time. If you get too close to me, you will be burned.
Oh, because she's fire.
Fire in her. All right, Cupcake, on with the show. Hope it's good, otherwise I want to snuff that pretty little flame of yours.
I don't mind the heat, Jacques. It's like I always say. Life's
Yeah,
a bit
okay.
more exciting.
We require entrance to Jack's tower. Timothy says you might be willing to help us.
I do say that.
See now, poor Timothy, consumed by handsome demons, a prisoner of a mask. I tried to help him.
Alright, lay off.
But what hope does he have with a face like that?
Bruh, I am right here.
Timothy.
Ooh, is that actually better? Kinda.
He was obsessed with getting into that
You know,
tower.
Digibro said it almost 8 years ago now, and it still sticks in my head that literally all that matters if you want tons of views is having a good title and thumbnail. Yeah. It goes a long way.
Will you aid us in
That's why I've been trying to do those trailers for my my stop motion whenever I do those, because like if I can give people a sample of what they're going into on the link, then it's generated a lot more clicks.
If you retrieve my tools, I would gladly lend them at
And like I can do that without having to feel like I've sold my soul to the algorithm, you know what I mean? Like it's not clickbait if it's, you know, actually the thing that you get when you click on it, right? IDK YouTube's. Oh, wait, is that a new one? Oh, okay. We'll take that. Fantastic. We finally got the Make It Rain emote.
My ship, she is called Fl4k. I hope she's not been destroyed.
What a random drop. Very nice.
Ship identified. La Femme Brûlée is located in the impound
Femme
lot.
Brûlée.
Proceed to impound lot to pay
Stupid.
fees.
The impound lot? Merde. Well, at least she can still be saved. The impound is a dangerous place, Sherry. What would our journeys be if we stayed where it was safe, no?
Goofy ass game. Oh my god, I gotta take a ticket. Oh boy. Oh boy, I hope we get a ham-fisted comedy exchange about like bureaucracy.
Impound lot.
Oh boy.
Take this subway to the impound lot.
I genuinely don't remember if that's what happens right now, but it really feels like we're about to get a fake Brazil moment.
Galaxy. This casino has always been a trap, then and now. Once Jacques was holding all the chips, the casino
Oh,
would
if
take
they
your
make
ship
me wait in a line, I'm gonna be so pissed.
and one never repays a debt to handsome Jacques. If you do not believe, just ask Timothy.
Ember, I don't care.
Now, Pretty Boy controls the casino from the tower, and you wield
Look
the
at
knife
that.
of death
Get some
just
ammo.
as Jacques
We're good.
wields it. An indebted man will do things you would not have thought himself capable of. I have seen it, Sherry.
Difference between a good thumbnail and clickbait. For sure, I just think that if you do clickbait well enough, then it becomes a good thumbnail because it's done its job, you know what I mean? Like that's where it gets tricky. Is like there are a lot of YouTubers that I watch that make genuinely really good content, but also make really clickbaity thumbnails that do genuinely draw in a lot of clicks, and it's like that's interesting. Like to the point where Obo Shoes is constantly doing like satirical clickbaity ones. Like for like balloons and stuff, you know, like shit that nobody would willingly watch, and then it's just 20 minutes of him playing balloons. Like I think that that's really funny, and like that is where clickbait becomes like an art form of its own, and that I think is where it becomes a genuinely good thumbnail. And that's what I think people sort of have to hit, is that sweet spot where like you're playing on the algorithm, you know what I mean? You have to trick people into watching the good shit. You could title Megaforce sucks hot girls making out in a puddle of butter and give it a thumbnail of a tongue, but that wouldn't make any people interested in my channel in the long run. For sure, for sure. Although thumbnail of a tongue. Just like not even like in somebody's mouth, just like it's been just like torn off. It's just in a puddle of its blood. It's just the tongue. Like, ultimately, at the end of the day, I guess my thing is I can't really say that, like, a clickbaity thumbnail is a bad thumbnail if it does the job of getting you the clicks, you know what I mean? I think disingenuous for sure, but when I think of clickbait as those does he know? Yeah, exactly. Like, it begs a question that it may or may not answer in the long run, but it ultimately does serve the purpose of getting people to click on it, which is ultimately what a thumbnail is supposed to do, and that's what edges it over into the realm of quote-unquote good in my definition in terms of YouTube marketing, which isn't my term of, like, actual quality. Which is why all of this marketing stuff gets so confusing, I think, especially to people that are out here trying to make, like, sincere content rather than just, like, capitalize off of low-effort content. Does he know has to be up there with pained YouTube face guys, two of the greatest all-time clickbait memes? 1000%, yeah. Iconic. Like, immediately iconic, too. Thank you for the stop motions. They were amazing to watch. Thanks, man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. That's very sweet. Happy New Year. We are definitely going to keep up the work. We have part 2 coming out in the near future. I'm just waiting on getting a second rig so that I can go all out on the fight between Guy and Santa. And I have a Gates reality show parody that will be coming probably in February after I get the Sotos in. So, in the meantime, I'm going to be doing more of the Zaya Theater sketches and probably get an episode of that up. And I've got some essays coming up that hopefully will be interesting. I'm also really excited to show off my last purchase of the year. I haven't been public with it quite yet. I haven't quite been public with it yet, rather, is what I should say. But I'm very excited. I'm so excited for it. It should be coming in probably this week. It's from yeah, it's DHL, so they're usually like 2-3 day delivery around here. It hasn't shipped yet, but it should be on like Monday.
Swinging hand, I should be able to find something. See if I live long enough to find it, though. Ow! My face said, everyone wants a piece of Jack for doing this to them, so I'll cover my frickin' face. But I'm not frickin' Jack! Just a body double, damn it! Oh man, why did I ever agree to this frickin' thing?
Hello, big spender. Welcome to the customer care center. To retrieve an impounded ship, you're gonna need Form 34B.
Oh my god, oh my god. Like Road Rules or like Survivor, you know, like a reality show where it's a competition between teams, but also there's a lot of petty infighting and like talking heads and stuff, you know what I mean? Think Total Drama Island, I think is the best comparison. Cube called it Total Destiny Island, and I was like, that's exactly the vibe that I'm gonna be going for, you know what I mean? Oh my god, no! No! They're doing it! Oh no! They're making me wait in line as a joke! Come on! Ah, it's so hackneyed! Oh, Borderlands, this DLC was going so well. Is Krampus a thing in your stop-motion universe, or is Santa the only Christmas entity? Well, that depends, because NECA just teased a Krampus figure. So the ball's in their court, because that scale on Krampus would be perfect. Have him just towering over him like one of those NECA Predators, which, by the way, may be making an appearance in a 01 movie coming up. Oh my god, if that thing drops, though, I am getting on the pre-order immediately. That would be, probably next year. There's another line of Santas, I don't want to spoil it, but they're like Coke-style Santas rather than the Father Christmas one that I have. They're coming out next year, and I already have the sequel idea. So we might... I'm probably doing another Christmas special next year. That's that, depending on when they come in. But if they don't come in on time, then I'm doing Krampus next year. If NECA releases it, actually, because they've been teasing it for a long time, apparently. And then, why am I waiting at the store? And then, they stole this joke from High on Life. I think other way around, my guy. This is from, like, 2016. But if it's in High on Life, then that only reinforces to me how fucking tired this joke is. You can get the naughty... That's the one! That's the collection. And if you have seen it, Vac, then if you have seen all of the selections there, you know exactly what I want to do with that. I'll give you a hint. It's Genum's Part 2. Oh my god. Stop! What was that? You saw where I was going, you dick. Okay. Corrosion. It's funny that all of Jack's stuff is so weak against corrosion. That's like his whole thing. Oh, I guess that would be why, so he can just kill stuff whenever he feels like it, huh? Oh shit, that actually makes sense. Whoops. But, yeah, no, that's the line that I am eyeing, and, it looks fantastic. There are several figures in the line that I want to get. The zombie one looks really great. I might grab that for, like, a fourth one, because, like, I would like to do a Christmas special every year. I had a lot of fun with it, and there's a lot of places it can go. Like, I could do a sincere Christmas Carol at some point. I could do, fucking, what's it called? I was just thinking of it. It's a Wonderful Life. Like, there's plenty of Christmas, specials that I could riff on, as well as just, like, original stupid Christmas stories like the one that I'm doing right now, you know? They used a time machine so they can steal that, joke from the future. If they had a time machine, they should have stopped themselves from making new Tales from the Borderlands. Nothing. Okay. This was a waste of money. A lot of these have been wastes of money. These VIP rooms, but like, god damn if I'm not gonna enter every last one. Oh my god. Awful. A blue and a green. Insulting. The Yuleverse. The Thouser Cinematic Universe. It's so crazy though, like, watching credits at the end of things that I make and being like, oh my god, I made a movie. Like, to see my take on the Polar Express. Oh my god! Denliner. The Denliner is my take on the Polar Express. I wish I could do Tokuger. Like, if... Did we get, Tokuger Udos? I don't know, I kinda like... Ooh... Oh, that's tough. That's tough. They're both really great casts. Like, I have all of the Imagine. And I have a little Denliner diorama. Happy New Year, Buster! Thanks for coming by.
Welcome to customer care. Your claim number is 9957. We'll be with you.
Good to see you. That's really tough. That's a tough call. Like, Tokyuger's really great, and their kids suck on a train, so, like, that works so nicely, but I don't have figures for that. If they have Yudos of Tokyuger,
We don't have time to wait in
I
line.
might go that way.
If the rules are keeping you down, find a way around. Doesn't look like they're using their number.
But I do need the excuse to buy 2 of the old, Oh, right on! Awesome! I'm very excited to see it. I cannot wait for more 01 content. Yeah, me either. Like, I would imagine that it was like right after the Figuarts got discontinued, which would be like Gokaiger, but I genuinely have no clue. How about Grandma got run over by a reindeer? Possibly. I would have to watch it. Like, I can't confirm or deny it yet.
Your thing, Vault Hunter.
I'm not sure who would be the grandma, but I could probably work. Then make the video public. The video's done. Oh, great! Tokyuger happened before Yudo was a thing. There was a retail line, but it only did the... Oh. Toei gonna Toei, I suppose. I keep forgetting these shows are only for boys because I have so many women in my fan base. That's unfortunate. I wish that, like, the vinyls were articulated. Like, I really wish everything was Figuarts and they got the same releases as Sodos so that I didn't have to pick between the two. That dude fell way the hell over. Oh my god, they have so much health. Okay, well that's one down. Best bet is to get somebody to make you customs or wait for Shoto Super Pro. Oh, that's right, Shoto's a thing too, huh? I should get that Shoto 1000. Do they have a Shoto 1000 arc yet? Because I need a 1000 arc figure in my life 12 years ago. I love Guy using the arc. It is my favorite thing that they've done in Kamen Rider. Yeah, for sure, yeah. No, I think that that's a really interesting idea. So it sounds like probably Deno then, which is great because I need the excuse to go buy a couple more of those old Momotaro Figuarts for the booth sets. He comes with Denliner booths, and I need 2 of those for my diorama because my ass ain't sculpting those, and I don't see 3D prints of them anywhere. God, stop. What a dick. Take that. Boom. Okay. Has that, Shinkocho Seiho Gokai Red, like, been put up for pre-order yet? Does anybody know? I remember seeing it get announced, but I never saw the listing for it.
Rise and hunt.
honestly, a big part of the reason I kept pulling for Tokyo and Zyuohger to get Power Ranger seasons was because they didn't get any figures I liked. Valid. That is, that's the biggest thing for me, is I think that it's interesting the way that, Power Rangers can accommodate for, toy lines that Japan just isn't interested in with Sentai. How about doing parody on one of those Hallmark Christmas movies? It would really depend on the movie. A lot of them are really shitty. And, like, obscure, because they put out so many of them, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's seen that one specific one they think is really funny, but it's always a different one for different people. Saw a bunch of people eyeing that Alien Ranger set just to get Kaku Ranger figures. I feel ashamed that I didn't even consider that for the longest time with Lightning collection figures. One of my friends wants me to do a music video for a Ryu Soldier song that they wrote. And they're like, I need you to get like a bunch of Lightning Collection Reds for this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll fucking, I can do that, you know? Like, I want the Kyoryu Red one anyway. No Shotos of $1,000 arc so far. That is totally fine. That's fine. I'll just cope. I'll just cope and seethe. You know, eventually they'll make me one because 01 keeps selling, baby. We haven't even gotten Arc 1 for Figuarts yet. Jesus Christ. Figuarts takes 1,000 years. Oh, come on, you. Get out of here. Get it. Okay, fantastic. Get out of here, Loaderbot. Shinkocho Seiyo Gokai Red has not gone up for pre-order. Fantastic. Wouldn't be surprised if it happens in January. Uh-oh. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out. I hope they hold it off till February. February I can do. January is very tight for me. Can see them making 1,000 Arc as part of a Kamen Rider Outsiders set. Oh, that's a good call. They might reprint like Oja and stuff. Get us that Disaster figure, finally. Oh no. Oh no, where'd that stupid fucker go? Come on. We haven't gotten the president for that yet. Hopefully after episode 1 drops. We got fucking Muso Genom is the part that pisses me off. Like, I don't need Sephiroth Genom. I need Guy, with his boyfriend. I need Guy, boyfriend armor for him. We're getting an Azu figure, which I am excited for because that has the closed Hellrising Hopper key that I've been looking for. Speaking of Lightning Collection, have you seen the leak for the remastered Sublime? No, I haven't. They re-releasing the first album or something? Get some Santeria going on. Just hope Outsiders has less hiatuses after this wait because they got all the film footage filmed from what we see on the trailer. IDK, what's taking so long? Oh yeah, no, it's one of those Toei TV special things where they're just like, you know what, we're gonna take an arbitrary 8 months between releases on this one. Hope y'all remember this show exists. Like, Gundam's Part 1 and 2 were... No, I guess not Part 2. The Presidents and Outsiders were spaced completely randomly. Like, I didn't really see any rhyme or reason to what was going on there, and, like... I have no idea what they're thinking in terms of a release schedule, because they haven't actually, like, communicated one. Do I just go in through here? It looks like a wall. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. I think the biggest holdup is that they have to, you know, go in and alter all of the frames of Guy so that he's less handsome than everybody. Like, he's still more handsome than everybody, but, like, he's not so overwhelmingly handsomer than everybody. Like, they just have to sort of airbrush him out. Like, you're only seeing about 10% of Guy in any given scene of Kamen Rider. Because to witness him, like, full on is like hearing the voice of God, you know what I mean? Like, it would just split your skull open. Like, you ever see that scene in Scanners? Where they're interviewing the guy and, like, his head explodes? It's a lot like that. But, cyberpunk. Lightning Collection Remastered looks to be new from the ground up. Ooh. Oh no, versions of the MMPR team. Oh no. You had me in the first half there, Vac. But we literally only have one pick of Blues Box. Oh, jeez. So not a lot to go off of there. Blue Ranger with the new helmet and pinless body. Ooh, pinless body. That's interesting. That actually does sound really cool to me now. Because, like, the biggest thing for me in general on Western toys is the way that joints are done. Compared to, like, Figuarts, where they're a lot better masked, in my opinion, in general. Again, I'm very casual in the American toy market, so I could be completely off base on this. But aesthetically, from what I've seen, it feels like Japan puts a lot more emphasis on hiding that sort of detailing, you know what I mean? Which is great for me in terms of stop motion, because it looks more like real human beings wearing suits. Want them to remaster Dino Thunder White. Yes, valid. I could use an Abare killer. That'd be sick. Because of the whole helmet fiasco. Oh no, did they, like, mispaint his helmet or something? Figmas, I think, are pretty rough sometimes at hiding joints. Like, the guy figure that I have, his joints are full on, like, just out for display. Anybody can see him if you just look at his elbows, but on the outside it does a pretty good job of masking it, so I don't know. Swings and misses. Can't wait to see these figures in HD. Very valid, very valid. That's the part that sucks, is the wait after the tease, you know what I mean? You're all hyped, but you don't have anything to do with the energy. The whole saga with this helmet, oh no. Gaming Clerk's so good. The whole masking joints thing Figuarts does is a big part of the cost. Oh, I imagine, yeah. It's a small part of why all Hasbro prices went up last year. Oh, I thought they did. Like, I was like, oh, I could have sworn all these Transformers were less expensive a while ago, but I didn't really have any frame of reference for that. I thought it might be like a COVID expenses thing. That's really interesting. I mean, I'm happy to pay more for those sorts of things, and like, I'm happy to see that they're still offering cheaper alternatives. So like, overall, that seems like a good move to me. I don't know how I would feel if I were a kid, but like, you know, it is what it is. Speaking of Abba Ranger, really need to watch that in Hurricane Ranger. Absolutely you do. Abba Ranger is one of my favorite Sentai. Someone can hold video on Lightning Collection helmets that have been messed up. Oh no. Are the paint apps really that all over the place? I only have like the first. I don't even think they were Lightning collections. I have the first wave of like Build-A-Figure MMPRs, and like some of the in space ones or Mega Ranger ones. You know, pick your poison. Oh, we've made it to the second half. Okay. We're in the trash pit. Oh, shit. Almost fell.
And be reborn to the hunt.
Come on, guy. Got him. To make the Dino Thunder White story short, the reveal looks great, but when they it released, the black outline around the visor was missing due to a factory error. Uh-oh. I'm sure Power Rangers fans were very understanding. So Hasbro had to run a program on one of their sites for people to order replacements, and now it's a whole extra thing you gotta check for when buying on eBay or something. Oh no! Oh god, yeah, I wouldn't even, like, consider the secondary effect that would have. Like on the aftermarket, that's wild. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's like a fan favorite too. Jeez.
It's time to fight.
Piss off. Come on. Get up in my face. It's a shooting game. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. I mean, I'd be disappointed in that case. Like, if it's advertising that it has it correct, yeah, I'd be pretty upset. Oh, so that just instant pops those dudes. Speaking of... Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Okay, great. Thank you, Hirobi. That dude just punch a guy at me? It's the whole thing, but Hasbro's prices have jumped up like twice at the start of 2022. Like most 6-inch figures were 20 pop standard, but they jumped to 22 in March. Okay, yeah. And then again to 25 around July with Hasbro. Oh my god. Jeez, because of rising shipping costs. Ugh. That's rough. That's like a 25% price increase in just a few months.
Let the hunt take you.
Like, it's not a big deal to me as somebody who's just now getting into all of this and everything, obviously, but... I mean, for people who are, you know, like, consistent fans of this and have come to expect a specific thing, I can imagine that would have been pretty upsetting. Hard pill to swallow. Corrosion. You get fucked, guy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I have racks. That's gonna be the catchphrase of this campaign, is me remembering that I have an action skill. I feel like there's a lot more passion for PR and not a lot of passion for PR in Hasbro as compared to Transformers. Oh, 1000%, yeah. One of those makes a ton of money, and the other one, I feel like, is sort of like it's Sentai, you know, where like it's constantly relevant culturally, but not necessarily the biggest grosser. You know what I mean? I think that's mostly due to the Transformers team being long established and mostly made up of fans now, whereas PR is still a new branch for Hasbro, and a lot of designers and marketers seem to be learning as they go. That could also be a big factor, yeah. Like, a lot of the Transformers stuff that I've, like, conferences and stuff that I've seen from Hasbro have seemed pretty, like, slapdash. Like, it feels like people are on board to present stuff, but there isn't necessarily, like, a clear idea of what's being presented. You know what I mean? Price increase leads to a lot of people either stopping or collecting Hasbro stuff this year, or just complaining nonstop on sites like Reddit. It's made a lot of fandoms intolerable for me. Yeah, I can understand that.
My beast is dying.
Your beast is not dying. Chill. Just chill.
Come on, girl.
Get back up. You got it.
Glad to see the life back in you.
1000%. Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. I think a lot of fan bases are very entitled in terms of stuff like that. At the same time, I can see people being upset about, you know, the sudden massive price increases. Like, it's not an inconsiderable amount of money, especially in a pandemic, you know what I mean? They did a double stream for both Power Rangers and Transformer. The first half with Transformers was really good. And then Power Rangers just got a piñata. Oh no! I think I remember that one. Like, that might be the one that I was talking about, where everybody was just super disappointed, and that was like all I heard about that day.
Time to kill.
Oh no, and I just dropped him. Okay, well luckily we have this. Oh no, he's so beefy. Oh god. Used to love Marvel Legends collectors, but now all most of them do is post a picture of a new pre-order with the caption, "Why is this $30 Hasbro?" Feel like people need to let that go. It was one time and they've had some really good streams since. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I hadn't heard about there being better streams. Case in point, I suppose, about the fixation on the negative aspects of what's going on. Like the one they did before PulseCon and their actual PulseCon were really solid. That's good to hear. But it was a bro moment. Fair play. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff is all real interesting for me, like, to come into. You know, I feel like every toy line has its own drama. Still impressed they actually got Space Silver's actor to reveal his second figure. Here's hoping with more of that in 2023. Yeah, that's fun. That's the sort of thing they should be doing with that money. It's like Hasbro got cash to spend on PR events, you know? Got one down. To be fair, fans thought they would be showing like an MCU movie plan. Would flip if they brought in David Yost to do the proper reveal of that remastered MMPR Blue. Oh yeah, for sure. That would be cool.
You there. How were your last breaths? So much to live for.
That's like when they get the Kamen Rider actors to do the CSM commercials and stuff. Yeah, you love to see it. Alright. Find the car. Find the car. Steal the car. Eat the car. I think he's just saying, like, people were expecting, you know, it to be, like, a big fleshed out event the first time around, you know, like, a grand reveal rather than whatever went down. I don't know, I didn't watch it. Oh, he's tiny. Okay, that's why I didn't see him. You're exaggerating. Yeah. I feel you, yeah. Okay. Where's the last couple of guys? There's one. Get fucked. That's gonna get grabbed for me. Never forget Masahiro Inoue flipping out over the deck of a voice actor being in the same room as him for the CSM video, all-time great writer moment. That's exactly what I mean. Like stuff like the ability to do like wacky jokes about Blade with Blade's actor in order to promote the toy. Like that's what we want. We want to watch the Kamen Rider play with the toy that we're about to buy and tell us why it's cool and we should get it. You know? Finally. God. Oh, so many dead robots. Jesus, that took forever. Oh, no. Okay. Not gonna walk into a pit. How about that? How are we on ammo? Not great.
What's up? No problem. I'll fix him up and reprogram him.
Alright, weirdo.
I know they tried to kill you and all, but it is what they were designed to do. Can't blame them for trying. What are you doing here anyway?
What am I doing here? Let's go talk to Freddy and find out.
I need something from that ship. Also, your clothing is disorienting.
I know.
Good ammo.
About that shit. Pretty boy locked on. Uses them as leverage. But I'm like super great, so I might be able to hack in and free your shit. If you help me out. You know the Larboard Bruisers?
Oh my god.
Dangerosa.
Guy.
Well, they nabbed one of my lower
It's more understandable, but I don't remember anything about the announcement suggesting that. I mean, to be fair, Vec, does the announcement need to actually suggest anything in order for fan bases to run wild with speculation?
Thanks for not shouting at me or trying to kill me or shaking me, by the way.
Oh, we hit level 20. Nice. I didn't even notice.
You're new here, so I guess you didn't see how bad it got. I'm talking the lockdown. Jack's dead, lights out, total chaos, people flipped, ripped each other apart trying to escape. But my loader buds, they helped me survive. 7 years. Long time. Glad I had those bots to talk to.
Just might have different Twitter timelines. I mean, valid, yeah. That's fair.
Bots are way better than people. Never trust a human. Humans are garbage. Bots, though, loyal. 'Cause I program them that way.
That's something I noticed. Like, I don't know how this, like, Tuyuya magic guy keeps popping up on people's feeds. I blocked the fucker a million years ago. You know what I mean? But, everybody keeps, like, quote retweeting him, so... I guess that's where we're at now. Throw a grenade at me? Are you kidding? Kill you. Okay. Alright, well.
I have no blood, so I'm taking yours. I want to see what your guts look like.
Jeez, Fl4k is fucking brutal. Everybody else is like Waka Waka, Borderlands jokes, and Fl4k is like, I'm gonna wear your skin. Optimus Prime, give me your face! True enough, Tim, I'm just more harshly realistic about these things than most people. Very true. Very, very true. I think you're a lot more grounded in terms of your approach to this sort of stuff. Which is how half my news segment rants on Twit happen. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Vec. Yeah, no, I think that Twitter, of all the UIs, is probably the most customizable, frankly. Like, it's incredibly open, but simultaneously, like, you can do anything that you want to filter people out through it. You can mute people, you can block people, all sorts of shit, and a lot of people just straight up don't do that and just see everything they... like that, like, loosely pertains to the fandoms and communities that they're in. And I think especially when you're in, like, multiple big fan bases like that, you know, it can get confusing with the overlap between how different companies approach different franchises. Different but, like, very similar franchises. You know, like Power Rangers, a lot of people in the West don't classify that as, like, tokusatsu. They classify that as superheroes. So, like, you know, yeah, I can understand how people would get carried away and be like, oh, okay, big Power Rangers announcement. They're gonna do, like, a Marvel Cinematic Universe, try to, like, make the brand quote-unquote relevant again, or whatever that means to that specific person, you know? And letting their imagination run away with them, and then having that amplified on Twitter in an echo chamber, you know what I mean? Just guessing the PR fandom at the time had hiatus brain. PR fandom has huge hiatus brain even when there isn't hiatus. Yeah, very much facts. I also think a lot of these big franchise media pushes lately have kind of conditioned the public into thinking that everything is a giant, like, spectacular event now, you know? Which I think is really unhealthy in terms of media consumption. So, like, I would prefer that Power Rangers not make, like, a huge push and, you know, try to be consistent with what it actually is. You know what I mean? I mean, the moment they made it so you can turn off specific people's retweets, all bets about it being an echo chamber were awful. Very valid. Very valid. I use that to block out porn that other people post, because I don't want to police other people's sexualities, but also I don't really have any interest. Like, if I want to look at that, I'll just go to a site for that. You know what I mean? So that's a feature that I'm both intimate with and very thankful for. Because, like, I'm friends with adults. They're allowed to look at that, you know what I mean? I don't want to rain on anybody's parade or, like, be a prude or anything. I just don't really need to get blasted by anime titties all day. Everyone wants the big money event maker. Yeah, big event money maker when these companies should focus on more modest success to build to the money maker. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm watching Peacemaker right now. I started that tonight, and, like, that's been fun. That's been really interesting. It's not trying to do too much. It's not trying to connect itself to too much material. Like, I don't have to have watched Suicide Squad to be following it basically perfectly fine. That's been totally enjoyable. I would like to see more entries from DC like that, you know? I've never understood the thought process of PR not being toku. That's like saying certain animated... Well, that's the thing, is that, like, in America, who knows what fucking tokusatsu is, my guy? Like, who's out here fucking watching, fucking... Yeah, I don't know, Moonlight Mask, you know, whatever, fucking Dogengers, you know what I mean? Like, it's still a very, very niche audience in America. So, like, it's not like a commonly known thing that everybody's just ignoring, you know what I mean?
I have need of you, beast.
And that also factors into people thinking that tokusatsu is a genre instead of a medium, you know? Like, I can understand where people are coming from and saying, like, well, if that's just redundant, then, you know, if I don't know what a henshin hero is and I just assume that tokusatsu means Japanese superheroes, then I'm just going to lump this into, you know, Western superheroes as well, right? Because this is Western Japanese superheroes. Like, I can see the leaps in logic that people make to not understand what tokusatsu is because we're culturally so far removed from it. But I think that that's really a shame, because I think that with all these streaming services and everything, tokusatsu could really be flourishing. Like, tokusatsu and B-cinemas, I think, could be a lot more than, like, what's being offered necessarily in a given moment on any of these streaming services. Aside from, like, HBO Max, I think HBO Max is turning out some pretty consistent money makers. I mean, at the cost of, like, cutting half of their fucking library and shit, but I don't know. Everything's a mess right now in terms of, like, media production. Like, imagine if we got, like, a new Guyver mini-series in America right now. It's a very long side quest. This is a DLC, baby. More so referring to people in the know about Toku dismissing PR. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's bullshit then. That's just like exclusionary gatekeepy shit. Like, if you know what Tokusatsu is, then you know that Power Rangers is... I don't buy into the regional thing. Like, Mortal Kombat Conquest is very clearly a Tokusatsu, you know what I mean? As you've said, I take a very liberal stance on what it is to be Tokusatsu, but I think that big confusion is people thinking that Tokusatsu, A, either has to be Japanese, or B, either has to be Henshin Heroes. People diss Tubi for its garbage, but also Tubi is like the best place for illegal Toku streaming right now. Tubi is like the best, is my favorite streaming service. Like, they carry so many classics, they carry Criterion movies, they carry all sorts of shit. They have the entire Yokai Monsters trilogy on there. They have like so many of the things that Arrow Films releases, which are my favorite distribution company. Everything about Tubi is fantastic. Their TV show selection is incredible. Like, I wanted to get into Transformers. Guess what? The first person that I turned was fucking Mr. Tubi. And I said, load me up, please. And he said, okay, here's all the shows. And I said, thank you. Said it about a dozen times since starting Japan considers Doctor Who and Thomas the Tank Engine Toku, so why shouldn't we? Yeah, exactly. I'm constantly posting that picture of my friend sending me the picture of Thomas the Tank Engine saying this is Tokusatsu and me saying yes because it is. And like that's the number one thing that I try to encourage people to understand is that Tokusatsu can be anything, you know? Like just because Tsuburaya liked science fiction doesn't mean it even has to be science fiction. If you're using a lot of practical effect, like my fucking stop motion is Tokusatsu because that's entirely based around my use of practical effects rather than live action actors necessarily. And that's cool for me as a person who loves the medium, but like also that demonstrates how much of it there is in the world. Like so much of Guillermo del Toro's work is Tokusatsu, you know? Like so many westerns with like the bridges exploding and these gigantic shootouts and these horseback sequences, those are Tokusatsu. Tim and the Yokai Monsters trilogy, name a more iconic duo, lol. I fucking love those movies. I need to get back into the rest of those because those are all very good movies. I've just been jumping around in circles while I ranted for a second. Holy shit. Whoops. But like Yokai Monsters, perfect example. They have Daimajin in them. Like Katagawa just reused one of their kaiju from one of their kaiju movies as a final boss in the second one. Spook Warfare. Which is... I said it so many times in the video because every time it's the funniest title in the world to me. Like, why would you call it Spook Warfare? Why not like Ghost War or something? 60s was wild. God, those movies are so good. The third one's really great as well. I think personally Spook Warfare is the best one. But the first one's just like this really great examination of what all these different yokai legends are. And the third one is like an actually really cool little ghost story. But like also this weird little like samurai movie. It's just a lot of fun. Technically, Epic Rap Battles of History is a tokusatsu. Yeah, absolutely. They've got chroma key all over the place on there. They've got heavy use of prosthetics. Ooh. Oh, I don't need that, but I'm still gonna take it because it's really valuable. Everything I can get rid of. Make it rain. We never used it. Fantastic. Oh, and industrial chic. We can get rid of that. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, no, like, unironically, it is, though. Like, That's what I love about tokusatsu, is so much of YouTube is tokusatsu. That video segment that you made at the beginning of the Gokaiger, I think it was the Gokaiger one with the your Green Ranger fan guy. Like, that's a tokusatsu, my guy. That's you using like practical effects, like heavy costuming, in order to become a different character. Like, that's why I keep saying its roots are foundationally in theater, and theater isn't really an exclusive art form. So much of media just bleeds into itself. Like, there's that whole thing about how there's no original stories. There's like 3 totally. Snoop Dogg was in a toku. It's called Bones, and I'm talking about it next Halloween. I love that movie. It's fantastic. One of the shots actually gave me a really practical idea of this one that I'm going to be going for in my Ultraman Zero movie whenever I get around to making that. It's fantastic. I love that film. Everybody's very nice and sincere and well-behaved, and it's very cute. Been listening to a lot of the Obama epic rap battles. YouTube movie poops. PMVs? What is PMVs? All the grenades. Take all of them. Here, you can borrow 5, and then they blow up into more. Oh my god. Oh my god, please stop killing me all the time. Oh. No. I can't see anything. Oh my god, please. Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god! That's so many grenades! Okay. Okay. There's some health. Great. We're good. We're good to go. We're going nowhere fast. Mr. Beast.toku. Yeah, maybe as a villain. Oh! Never forget Will Smith's seminal tokusatsu film Independence Day. Oh yeah, no, he double dips on one-liners in that one. He goes, "Welcome to Earth," and then punches the guy in the face, and then goes, "Now that's what I call a close encounter." Immediately after, "No, Will, pick one." That movie's a lot of fun. Dumb as hell, but like, God, can I watch it?
Appreciation commencing. Thank you.
Nice one! Now, come on back.
His name's Bud. Huh. That's money. I'll take money. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Give me that. What's this say?
Well, go on.
Hate,
Just activate your jets and fly
perish.
across. Right. You don't have those. Hang on.
Mad friends. I don't know. I can't read it.
Boom! Freddy!
Return to Freddy. Can I teleport? He's like in the perfect position for everything to be awful. Also like to think of some History Channel documentaries as tokusatsu. Oh yeah, like the recreation bits, for sure, yeah. Like Oppenheimer is a tokusatsu. Basically all of Christopher Nolan's movies are technically tokusatsu. Like the room tilting around in Inception, that's a practical effect.
Where did that come from?
Oh yeah, Ancient Aliens is totally Toku. That's true. That's what Kamen Rider Build is about. Can I get back this way? Looks like maybe I can't. I might be stuck here and have to teleport. God, that's a cool looking casino though. Like I don't know that I would go there because I don't know that I would want to be that high off the ground. But it looks cool. All right. Let's get back to Freddy. Just published and promoted the 01 and Friends video everywhere I could do. So now I rest for exactly 2 hours before getting back to work. Well, hey, Buster, congratulations. I will watch that. The second stream ends. You have deserved your, you've earned this rest. I hope that it goes well for you. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming out. It's a lot of fun. It was nice talking to you. I hope the video does well. I'll share that once I get off here. Whoops. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. What? What? And it's for me! Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, good night, Buster. Fair play. Not here to tell you how to sleep or not. Oh. It's a hidden little chesty boy here. Okay, well. Oh my god, how many dudes? They were like, how many dudes should we put in this section? And Randy Pitchford was like, how about all of them? I really hope Oppenheimer didn't use a real nuclear bomb. Yeah. Yeah, I also think that that was mostly a promotional stunt thing. But, you know, we've all seen those go wrong before, so who knows? Pretty sure it wasn't a real nuke, though. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the behind-the-scenes for it, because I don't really care about Oppenheimer. I already know about him. It's not, to me, it's not a particularly interesting story. It's just the capitalist war machine doing what it does. Does he henshin in it? I'll see it then. He did it with a real practical effect, not a real bomb. Yeah, okay, okay. It was probably a lighting trick, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm not about to discount Hollywood guys from doing something crazy, but like, I was like 99% not a real thing. Jesus. Can you stop with the rockets? Ah. Great. Ruby, take care of those ones. Ooh. There we go. Turn around. Come on, man. turn around. Let me shoot you. Thank you. Wait, should I be shooting him on the back? Oh. I have no idea where this guy's weak spot is. Jesus Christ. A good video Stephen Ford tweeted out and looked pretty real. Well, I mean, that would be the point of recreating it, would be to look real. Cannot wait for Oppenheimer to bomb at the box office because it's dropping the same day as Barbie. I will trade anything to make that a reality. It would be the most poetic possible outcome, I think. That would be the funniest shit in the world. Also, Barbie movie looks very interesting. I'm really hoping that that turns out to be a good thing. Like, I've seen some good Barbie material come out of Life in the Dream House. It definitely is an idea that has the legs to work. I just really hope it does. Looks good. Here we go. This gun goes boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, I almost did it again. I'm not jumping into that pit. But we are spending a skill point real quick. Boom. Done. Return to Freddy. Let's turn this in.
Oh, bud. What did they do?
I have guardian tokens as well, apparently. Let's redeem a token. Max health. Cool.
What do ya?
Mistreated, disrespected, sad,
Aw.
Freddy can fix that.
appreciated, content, yay.
See? That's bots for ya. If they get too dinged up, ya just reprogram them. Can't do that with people. Not yet, anyway. But I'm
Alright,
working
Weird
on
Al.
it. Am I kidding? Is it
Can't
kidding?
wait for them to make an
Ah,
Oppenheimer
well,
4D
you know.
ride where they spray
Yeah,
real
so
nuclear
bad.
waste on you.
And trust me, Freddy knows cool. Because me, I'm Freddy. And I'm cool. As promised. And Freddy never breaks a promise. Until I have to. But usually, nope.
My tools. Grab them, please.
Yeah. Tool time.
Excellent work, Bolt Hunter. I will see you back at Timothy's hideout.
Hey, you. Real quick.
What do you
It's none
want,
of my
guy?
business, but I heard a rumor that a Vault Hunter is looking to break into
Legit
Freddy's
hype for
tower.
Barbie movie. Just
Well, I know
going
all
off that
sorts of
teaser
things
and the
about
set
this
photos, I
casino.
think it could eclipse
Secrets.
Bumblebee as the
Plus,
best
they
movie
program
based on a
bots,
real
which is
toy
great.
line.
So
I mean,
Freddy's in.
honestly, if
Sorry.
anybody's going to dethrone Hasbro or like Transformers or whatever, like,
A guy like him could be useful.
it would be Barbie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Welcome to the crew, wherever the hell you are.
All right, Freddy's got a crew.
So head on back to my place, kiddo. We got one more member of the crew to track down before we can get this tower heist going.
Okay. Okay, so let's head back. Spend Opticon. Let's get this turned in. They have that already. It's called Swimming in the Hudson River. That's true. That's how I got this third arm. I bought it off of a dude with cement shoes.
Vault Hunter! I can smell you. It got super creepy. I'm just waiting at the castle to Timothy for you, gorgeous. Bullets and bombs.
He's having fun.
Have some money. Now why not spend it?
Ooh. Interesting. June is going to be peak cinema. Oh, is that when Shin Ultraman gets released over here?
I used to have one just like that.
Keep that and put that in the vault. Okay. God, we're going to be swimming in SDUs after this one. Return to Timothy. Talk to Lilith. Just not gonna fight all these robots right now. If they're docile, then I'm docile. Let them in to your heart. That's the wrong way. I apologize for all the sliding noises. It's just quicker to go up and down stairs if you're sliding. This is a speed run, obviously. We're about 16 hours in. We're well on track for world record. I'm hoping that taking all those breaks between sessions doesn't invalidate it. Really hinging the entire run on that belief. Hope that doesn't come back to shoot me in the foot. I think we're making pretty good time. We died a few times, so that, you know, is obviously going to add to the final tally, but in this next section we can actually make up about 12 hours of negative time. So that should put us back on track. Spider-Verse 2 is coming out in June. Okay, well, see, that's not Shin Ultraman. How is that peak cinema? You haven't even seen it yet. Keep forgetting Rise of the Beasts is that month too. That too, yeah, very valid. Is Barbie also coming out? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can June be peak cinema if Shin Ultraman is coming to theaters in America this month? That doesn't make any sense. The math doesn't add up. And I've done the math. I did the whole video. I got super fucking hammered. Because Shin Ultraman, I'm pretty sure, and feel free to check me if I'm wrong on this one, but that was pretty peak cinema at IMO. That was a good-ass movie. He's in the waterfall. That's what I am looking for.
I'm calling bullshit, Timothy.
A fathom
I know
of
this
events.
station is more than just a pleasure palace. Jack always had another secret, but you're saying you don't know anything about that?
I swear, Jack never told us what was in the core. He said anyone who went down there would share an intimate weekend in the honeymoon suites with him and a grapefruit juicer. I don't even know what that means.
For all of our sakes, I hope you're telling the truth. If Jack left a secret weapon in this casino, we can't let Pretty Boy get his sweaty fingers on it. I'll be watching you, Timothy.
Keep safe distance, Timothy.
Really nails that combo of terror and turn on, doesn't it?
Oh, he's not keeping
Hey,
distant.
This is nothing, but I can't stop thinking about that time I took her out to dinner for Jack.
Oh, boy.
Tux Truth Seat's here. Do you think she'd ever be up for that again? You know, brutal honesty.
Oh, God, it's
Human
just me in high school.
Confound me, but as a hunter, I will say this: I know a long shot when I see it.
No, yeah, no, totally. That's what I thought. Forget it. Anyway, remember those turrets in front of the tower? Moxie found a way past them. We got to get down into the station's core to cut off their power. But that area is ultra high security. Handsome Jack only. Like I said, I got the face and I got the DNA. With the full security into thinking I'm the real deal, our crew is gonna need one more guy.
They got the Funtime Freddy VA in the dub for Shin Ultraman. Right on.
We gotta recruit Jack.
Yeah, the dub looks really solid.
Nail my cosplay of that handsome bastard.
I follow a lot of voice actors on Twitter because I guess I do that now. Uh, weird. And I'm seeing a lot of really good faces in there. It looks like it's going to be a pretty stacked cast of voice actors too, not like actors in voice roles, which I always really appreciate. You know, like don't get me wrong, I love Dawson as Kiki's cat in Kiki's Delivery Service and all, but like voice acting is very different from stage acting, I think. Shin Ultraman was indeed very peak. Looking forward to seeing it again. Already bought my ticket and told work I'd be leaving early that day. Hell yeah, brother. I hope you have a great time with it. It's an incredible film. I imagine you've seen it already, but I will not be spoiling it just in case. I never know who's going to watch these things later, so...
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, hey, thank you.
Ooh. It's Torg. That explains it. We'll keep that for now. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. It's been about 3 hours and 15 minutes, but this has been a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody for coming out. I really enjoyed this. I hope everybody has a happy new year. Thank you for ringing it in over here. And I will probably be back tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to go work on scripts and stuff for stop motion sketches. I might honestly just do one tonight. Like, I really like this sound wave. I want to test it out. It's very cool. Has more articulation than I thought it would, so... My lighter just fell over. But again, thank you all for coming out. It's been a really fun time for me. Hopefully for you as well. Is this the longest stream on the channel so far? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm trying to get better at doing it longer, so... again, I'll probably be back tomorrow with some more of this. We're gonna get through Handsome Jackpot at the very least. And, yeah, I'll see you then, hopefully. Once again, Happy New Year, everybody. Make it your own.